Hi, I'm Pat O'Melia, and you're watching the City Show's We're Open. The idea of We're Open is to promote your business, give you some tips, give you some guidelines, which seems to be in short supply as guidelines are being given. We got reopening starting in New Jersey on the 15th of June and the 22nd. It's a very difficult show to write for. As I'm leaving to sit in front of this camera, I'm still going to, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? You know, I want to talk about the PPP today. It's been extended, and it's unfortunate because a lot of people couldn't take the PPP because of the, I should press that timer, because of the regulations they had in place. We're going to talk about outdoor dining today. Is the risk worth it? So we're going to go over the pros and cons of that. Probably get into the 50% retail. I know we covered it in one of the other shows. I want to cover it again. Liquor license, you can get the permit. You got to get a permit for your outdoor dining. We're going to go through all that. But one of the things I want to cover is with We're Open, the idea of this show is to promote your business, your reopening. Now, I've been talking to some small businesses in North Bergen and here in Seaside Heights as they start to begin to reopen. If you can, we'll come out and film, but we only have so many camera guys. If you can, take your smartphone and film your business, you know, the exterior, the help, the table, the inventory, whatever your business is, tell me the story with that footage. Don't worry about being a camera guy. We'll clean it up. We'll do the edits. We'll do all the bells and whistles, put the graphics in, your address, your website, your phone numbers, your Twitter, all that stuff. We'll put it in. We'll interview you remotely. We'll use that footage you send as what we call B-roll, and then I'll send you back that edited footage free of charge. So it's a good deal. Now, you're watching We're Open. We're going to break for commercial, then I'll figure out what I'm going to talk about. We'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights, your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants, all major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning, life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. We're back. You're watching the City Show's We're Open. I'm Pat O'Melia, and I'm here to try to help you get your business going. Believe me, I've been in business a long time. I've been on my butt twice, pretty much what you guys are going to come back from. Is it worth coming back from? We're going to go through that, at least with the outdoor dining and the 50% capacity for retail. First off, the Payroll Protection Program, the PPP, the dollars that were forgivable if you were approved for the PPP loan. Remember, there were two of them. First one, the money was gone in a minute. But you had like the Los Angeles Lakers getting $20 million. So that money had to be clawed back. One of the problems with the PPP is you had to spend the money in 8 weeks on your payroll. 75% had to be used for payroll, and 25% for other business expenses. Could have been your rent, which most people would have used. The problem with it was you had to use it in 8 weeks. And that's kind of tough to do if your business is closed. Now, you would like the help of the PPP to cover you for 2 months worth of payroll, but if your business is closed, what were you going to do? You're going to have people standing around doing nothing. So you couldn't take it because your business was closed. Recently, as far as last week, that has been changed. They have extended it from 8 weeks to 24 weeks, which it should have been considered back then because businesses were closed. The idea of the PPP was to help small business reopen and get back on its feet and help with the expenses, and it would be forgivable if you use the 75% for payroll and 25% for other expenses. Now, a lot of people applied, and they were approved. And but you know, you have to use it in 8 weeks. Well, how am I going to use it? My business has been closed. The governor closed it down. You couldn't take it. Now that's been changed, and it's been extended to 24 weeks. If you have been approved, contact your loan organization, whether it's Bank of America, Santander Bank, TD Bank, whoever it is, and see if you can get that money now. For that matter, as soon as I break for commercial, call your institution and find out you were approved, but you had to turn it down because of the 8 weeks. Find out if the money is still available and grab the 2 months worth of payroll. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult starting up. People are going to have questions about going out with any kind of crowds. They're going to go to theaters or restaurants or bars or malls, or for that matter, the malls are still closed. We're going to get into that a little bit, I think, on this show. People are going to be concerned. For that matter, I'm filming out of the Ready to Roll studios today in Seaside Heights. And for nice weekends in Seaside, we're at like minuscule amount of what normally would be here. So people are still concerned, and rightfully so. They're worried about the social distancing. They're working about the COVID. Even though we have flattened the curve tremendously, there are people who are still concerned. There are going to be people who may never get over the COVID-19, especially if there's family or you have elderly at home. People are concerned. So don't forget, for that matter, when we break for commercial, call your institution and find out if you've been approved and you had to turn it down because of the 8-week limit. You got your chance. And if you can't, talk to your legislators, talk to your state senator, your assembly people, and see if they can help you. Because, listen, fight a little bit. The money is free if you use 75% for payroll and you use 25% for your other expenses. Also, check with City Hall in your municipality for small business. I know in my hometown, Jersey City, Mayor Fulop, he has a fund to help small businesses, and I think, don't hold me to it, I think he raised something like $4 million. Oh, you're in Jersey City. Get in touch with Mayor Fulop, see if some of that money is still available. Plus, Mayor Fulop will do all he can to get your business in Jersey City back up. I'll cover this again as we go through. He'll do the COVID-19 testing. He'll do the antibody testing. He'll get you the gloves, the sanitizer. He is doing all he can to help business in Jersey City. Now, at my studios, we won't come back to full operation until I see News 12 and Pix 11's studio personnel back on air. Right now, everybody's working from home. Don't take any chances. Don't risk your business by trying to open too soon or trying to bring people back. I was talking to one of our what I call our divas here that we produce, and diva said, you know, I was cleared. You know, can I come in the studio? Our rule is right now, one person and one studio member to tape a show. For that matter, we're going to be doing a live show with Freeholder, and it's just going to be the Freeholder and one technician, and I'll be I don't count. I'll be roaming around the studio. But in our studios, we're not taking any chances. For that matter, I should take a picture. I got my little COVID-19 setup. I got the sanitizer. I got the mask. I got everything you need. That's the same thing with you, but Jersey City, Mayor Fulop will give you that for free. All right, we're going to break for commercial. Then we're going to come back and talk about, is it worth the risk, outdoor dining? You're watching We're Open. We'll be right back.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers the quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just one path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to NewportNJ.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. NewportNJ.com. Newport, live like you want.
Good Friend Self Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self Storage. Let us be your good friend.
We're back. If you're watching We're Open, press the timer. I usually forget to press that timer. I'm Pat O'Melia. The We're Open is to help your business get back on its feet, give you whatever tips we have, promote it. Remember, if you can, send us footage to our mailbox. Just send the email in the subject area, We're Open. We'll get back to you. We'll tell you what we'd like you to film, how to send it to us, and we'll edit it all up. It's a good deal for you, believe me. Malls are still closed in New Jersey unless the store has its own entrance and exit. As long as it has its own, they can open. If you have a store in the mall where you have to use the common entrance and exit, you're not open. And there's a lawsuit recently filed by Simon Properties, the people who own the Newport Mall, and I think it's against the Gap for back rents. The Gap didn't pay the rent because the malls were closed. And it's not the Gap's fault that the malls were closed, and it's not Simon's fault. It was done by order of the governor in Jersey City. Fulop was very proactive. He closed the malls before Governor Murphy did, and there's a lawsuit. Yeah, I like the people at Simon. I don't think you're going to win that lawsuit. The malls were closed. Can't collect the rent. Face mask exemptions. You see it in every business. You have to wear the mask by executive order. There are exemptions. If you have a medical issue that you can't wear the mask, you can't force people to wear the mask. And if you turn around and block them from coming in, you could be liable. Another thing I want you to do before you open, talk to your insurance company. Talk to your agent, find out what your legal liabilities are in the world of COVID-19 as you come back. Now, you got to make sure you're taking every possible step. You know, we were just joking here during the break that I got my little COVID-19 shelf up. I got the sanitizer. I got masks there. I got hand sanitizer. I got antibacterial soap in the bathroom. We got the mask in here. I even picked up a new first aid kit. We're prepared here. You have to be prepared. But this isn't a retail business where people are walking in and out. You know, we got limited personnel, and we're splitting them between the Hudson Media Studio and the Ready to Roll Studio. If you're going to do the outdoor dining, you have to get a permit. If you have a bar associated with your outdoor dining, you need to get a permit for that. There is a temporary permit that is being offered by the state of New Jersey. It costs you $75 if you have a liquor license that you can sell liquor outdoors. It's only good until November 2020. It costs you $75. What you do, go to njgov. Office of Attorney General. That's it. OAG. We should probably put that on the screen. I should have probably told Mike about that. But go to the main state website, nj.gov/Office of Attorney General. You'll see the ABC. You can get the permit online. Do it now. But the thing is it worth the risk? And we're going to start talking about that now. But it's $75. You can get it online. Actually, the state's starting to reopen. I don't know if we'll get into it on today's show, but the DMV is opening. This will probably be 2 segments on this one. First off, if you are going to open for the outdoor dining, we're going to discuss the risk factor in this. If you are tables ready, waits list. It's a free app to use. You're going to have people waiting for a table. They can wait in their car. They can be across the street, wherever they are. Go, there you go. Mike's got it up there now. The Office of Attorney General. There we go. Mike is on the ball. There it is. The table is ready. It's free to use. It'll notify your customer when the table is ready. So they're not lingering around. They can do a little shopping, sit in their car, listen to the music, what have you. Strongly advise that. Now, on the 15th of June, you can start outdoor dining and liquor sales, but you got to get the permits. Jersey City, they've been streamlining it. We'll probably go over what Mayor Fulop is doing there, and I think even Seaside Heights and Tom's River, they're also streamlining it. You need the permits for the outdoor dining. Make sure you're doing that now. Don't wait. The same thing with the ABC. Mike, put that ABC up again with the state's website for the outdoor liquor license. $75. You can do it online, and it's good till November 2020. Hopefully by November 2020, we're past this. And whoa, good. Look at that. Only 30 seconds left. When we come back, we're going to talk about, is it worth the risk with the outdoor dining? You know, you got to get tables, you got to get chairs. Do you have them? Do you have to rent them? You know, the social distancing, all what'll probably be a problem, we're going to look at now. So when we come back from this break, we'll go over the risk factor of outdoor dining. Maybe you should just wait until you are indoor dining. You're watching We're Open. We'll be right back.
Pana Pinto Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintoproperties.com. Pana Pinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
Most women who give birth recover without problems, but any woman can have complications after the birth of a baby. Learn the post-birth warning signs, such as fever, headache, chest pain, shortness of breath, increased bleeding, or thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else. Knowing these can save your life or the life of someone that you love. Trust your instincts. If you feel something is wrong, call and get evaluated by your healthcare provider. If your symptoms get worse or you do not hear back from your physician, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We're back. You're watching We're Open. This city shows We're Open. I'm Pat O'Melia. I got my coffee. I grew up on cold coffee. Before it was fashionable, I was drinking cold coffee. All right, the risk factors involved with outdoor dining. You're going to balance this because, you know, you're eventually going to get indoor dining. Is it worth setting up for outdoor dining? Hopefully, within a month or so, we can get indoors. Chair and table rental. I don't know how many people have chairs for outdoor dining. If you do, you're set. If not, you're going to have to rent them. There's a cost involved in that. When I was a kid, I used to work for this place, Deming's Rental. We used to set up chairs for graduations and tents and all that stuff. There's an actual business where they will rent you those chairs and tables. That's an expense. Do you want to incur that expense? And if you damage these tables, that's a problem. Again, remember, you have to get permits from your municipality for the outdoor dining, and you have to get a permit from the state ABC for the liquor license. Mike will keep flashing that up there. Now, I was talking to an Italian restaurant in North Bergen yesterday, Pizzeria. They have a parking lot, a good side lot, where they normally said during the season they would have 16 tables. They're going to cut it down to 8. The question is, you're going to bring your personnel back from unemployment, and you're going to set up the outdoor dining. If the outdoor dining doesn't work and there's no reflection on you, people are just concerned. And people may not want to eat on a sidewalk on Central Avenue or Newark Avenue in Jersey City or wherever your location is. You know, they want to eat in the street. There's a concern. You have to figure, if this doesn't work out, the outdoor dining, enough that I can keep my people employed, you have to lay them off again. And then you risk them waiting another 4 to 6 weeks to get their unemployment. Hopefully by now that has slowed down a bit, but there's a real reality because they're still catching up with unemployment claims from March and April. So you've got to factor that in. You know, will this outdoor dining be able to bring my people back, and will they be back permanent? That's a problem. Now again, you got to have the social distancing between the tables. That's 6 to 8 feet. You're going to make an investment. We're going to go over some of those investments. You got to decide, is it worth it right now, or should you just continue doing your takeout and delivery? because there's going to be expenses, there's going to be the permit, there's going to be tables, you're going to have to bring back personnel, and if it doesn't work out, you got to let the personnel go again. You got, if people are trying to pay their bills, the people are eating outside. If it is a bad dining experience, which is not your fault, but they're eating outside, you could lose a customer. And when you reopen for indoor dining, that customer's not going to come back, because they may not equate their bad dining experience because some bus rode by and and they nearly suffocated them, or some truck was making a delivery outside, or the loud motorcycles going up and down the street. They may just equate the bad dining experience with your business and not come back when you're fully open. It, like I said, may be better until we can get indoors to do the takeout and delivery. Some of the cities are closing the streets to allow dining out on the street. I don't know how many people want to eat on the street, but you can't close them to all traffic because deliveries have to be made, garbage pickups have to be done. Some units, Jersey City does their pickups at night, starting at about 8 o'clock. A lot of cities do it during the day, so you might have dining and they're picking up the garbage cans in front of the table outside of your restaurant. That's the bad dining experience. I'm not sure you want to do that. Using your parking lots for dining. Well, that's a problem now, because now the people have no place to park because you set it up for a dining area. So again, you got to balance that out. I don't know how much, maybe you get a lot of business, foot traffic business from the neighborhood that'll cover your expense. But if you need people to travel to your restaurant, you're going to need your parking. And like I said, garbage and private pickups, that can happen anytime, especially in the business districts. You see the garbage trucks coming down, picking up the garbage. That's something you don't need. You don't need the town to be doing any road repairs while you're trying to have a dining experience outside. Also, you could be washed out by the rain. It could be too hot outside, and that'll affect your outdoor dining experience and your outdoor business. And again, you're bringing personnel back from unemployment. Again, I'm assuming you're bringing your personnel back from unemployment and not hiring new people. You've got to weigh that in. You bring them back, and things don't work out with the outdoor dining, and I don't know when, I'm hoping within 30 days we go back indoors, you may have to lay them off again, and there is the rub for them. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching We're Open. I'm Pat O'Melia. We'll be right back.
Rama Jewelers, located in the Lyndhurst Shopping Center at 413 Valley Brook Avenue, Lyndhurst. Come for all your jeweler needs at Rama Jewelers, where you will find a fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and bracelets. Choose from one of our complete sets, our many signature items, or find the perfect engagement ring. Come on down. That's Rama Jewelers at 413 Valley Brook Ave, Lyndhurst. Call 201-939-5784 or visit us online today.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are.
Quality care, no appointment necessary. The doctor is online when you download the Telemed app.
Don't you feel better already?
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We're back. Pat O'Melia, City Shows, We're Open. Trying to promote your business, give you some guidelines. I'm telling you, there's a real shortage with guidelines. And I don't know if I won't get into it in this show. Even your SIDs and your BIDs, the ones I looked at, there's no guidelines. It's as if nothing happened. They got some COVID mention there, but not telling you what you need to do to open and where to get the permits, how to get the permits, what the restrictions are. Getting back to the decision you have to make. Open the outdoor dining or stay with the takeout and delivery and wait until you get indoors. Like I said, rain and heat, that wipes you out. Now your personnel is standing there. There's no outdoor dining. I don't know how many people are going to bring back. There's a day's pay, each one of those people. And don't forget, if you're located near one of those sewers or that garbage wasn't picked up, that's a nice smell to be near. Nobody wants to talk about it, but you have the homeless factor also. Somehow, you've got to keep the homeless people away from your customers having dinner or lunch out on the sidewalk, out on the street, or out in your parking lot. That is the problem in the bigger cities. You're going to have to deal with that. So that's another thing. You may have to rent the ropes, or, you know, I don't know if Mike has a picture real quick. You can get the traffic cones with the cone bar, and you can kind of, you know, petition off the sidewalk or the parking lot. There it is. That's a traffic cone with a cone bar. You can always find something to do with a traffic cone. Any money you're investing, you don't want it to make it a one-time thing just for the outdoor dining. But that's, you know, that's something you have to consider. Restroom availability. Well, there's none outdoors. You're going to have to let the people go in the establishment. I didn't see any guidelines on that, so that's a question you're going to have to talk to your health department. If somebody wants to go in to the business to use the bathroom, what are you doing there? Night dining, you're going to have some lighting out there. You want to string some lights up, that's going to cost you money. You're going to probably have to go for a permit on that, or at least a variance or code, depending on your municipality, if you want to have some outdoor lighting there for ambience. Or, you know, it gets dark, you want lights that, you know, the people can at least look at each other instead of sitting out there in the dark. And remember, like I said, rain, heat, washes your day away or your night away. So you got to keep that in mind. And the real question is the bringing back your employees from unemployment. If this outdoor dining, you know, listen, you're going to make a decision in, you know, a week or two, and there's no reflection on your business, no reflection on your food or your service. A lot of people are going to be concerned about public gathering, going anywhere in public for a while. Plus, you know, I don't know how many people want to eat out on a sidewalk or a street or in a parking lot. That might be something you're willing to do on the boardwalk and down the shore, but I don't know if that's going to work in West New York or Toms River or Jersey City, Hoboken. You, know, you want to sit out on Washington Street in Hoboken or Washington Street on Boulevard in Jersey City? Not sure. Again, if you're going to consider this, talk to your insurance agent, because you got your business out on that sidewalk or in that street. What are your legal liabilities? Again, I can't emphasize this enough. Bringing back your personnel from unemployment. You're almost making a huge commitment because they got bills to pay. You can't bring them back for a week or so and say, oh, this isn't working out, nobody's coming, we got everything set up. I got to lay you off again. You just cost them maybe at least 2 to 3 weeks of unemployment, maybe longer. Nighttime dining, you need some lighting. You got to string some lights, put some, you know, you could probably go with solar lights. And there's major strides have been made in solar lights. I know I got them down at my kids' place where they put them in the driveway there. That's a possibility, but you got to check with the code and your code officials in your city. Can you do that? I wouldn't go to, again, I wouldn't call an electrician to put outlets and all. Don't lay out any money for something that is definitely temporary. Look into the solar lights. Don't get, you know, cheap solar lights. Yeah, and there are good ones out there. Get good ones if you're going to do that. Remember, you're going to have to petition somehow. If you're out on the sidewalk, you're going to have the cones with the cone bar, something in place to separate your diners from the street traffic, and you're going to have the homeless factor. But again, the most important decision is what to do when you're bringing your employees back from unemployment. If it doesn't work out, you're laying them off again. You can cost them. And again, get the permit. You need a permit from your municipality. I know Jersey City has streamlined it. And you get the permit from the state, the nj.gov/Office of Attorney General. I'm out of time. You be good, be successful, and I'll talk to you later. Good night.